Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Or good morning or good night, whatever time it is where you are. I am a fucking great mood. So, as you probably may know, I went through certification today and I passed it. So, that means that I'm now certified in a specific area that I've been working hard on. And I'm very grateful for that. It took some time and I passed, which is great. So, I'm having a beer. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy. I've already done my daily, so you don't have to deal with that, and all the other stuff. So we're doing great. So how about you? How are you guys doing? There's a lot of shit going on in this world right now, and I hope everybody's doing as best as they can. And I hope if you're not doing that great, I hope things get better for you. So a couple of great just baffling here. It's just like, love this music. This here Scandroid from the Dreams of Nero. Awaking with You, pilot remix. Go check them out on Spotify and all that stuff. Let me check here. What's this? No, that's not. I'm not doing that. Somebody was looking for a DPS and stuff like that. No, not me. Anyways, so here's what happens. Or last time we left off. So yesterday, we streamed a little bit. My health is a lot better. Sinus is a little bit stuffy, or a little bit affected still. Especially in the morning. Tomorrow I'm going to work. I have a meeting with my boss. I don't actually have a scheduled one, but we're gonna chat. That's the major that we're probably gonna do on a cup of coffee or whenever he has time. But the future. Um, and that means that I'm probably gonna be home late. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow. On another thing, which I actually want to show you guys. Let me just switch over here. That is a name with you. We're gonna switch over here, and we're gonna switch over to this. I want to plug something. Over to this here. So, just a quick notice here. Ghost Song. If you do not know this your game, as some people may know, I'm a huge Metroid fan. So far, I own every Metroid game that has been released physically, and I've beaten everything on it. And I played it on stream. Actually, you can actually go not on the Vods channel. I'm still updating that. And the Vods channel actually has the whole Realm Reborn and the whole Heavensward uploaded right now. So go check that out if you haven't seen it. And don't be free to check the Vods on Twitch if you want to do that. But the other ones are 4K footage, actually native 4K. So check that out. But as a Metroidvania fan, I kickstarted this here project back in 2013, I think. 14, 12 maybe. It should have come out in 14, which it didn't. And now it's 2022, and it comes out in less than an hour, or actually in 15 minutes. It's on Game Pass also. Go check it out if you're a Metroidvania fan. It has gotten great reviews from Open Critics so far. If Metroidvania is not your type of game, of course, skip it. But I would definitely recommend this here. So yeah, let us switch over to that. So that's something I'm probably going to play tomorrow by myself. I'm not going to stream it. I don't know. Maybe I'm streaming. I don't know. I haven't figured out. I actually want to focus more on streaming, like the Final Fantasy stuff, and doing that and getting through that. And I'm gonna stream that definitely. Doing this here weekend. It's not that, but tomorrow is just gonna be a long day for me. Gonna go into work. Gonna get off at 4 around this here time, an hour before this, and then I have 2 hours commute. And yeah, it's just gonna be a mess. So no, not tomorrow. Want to relax. Maybe I'll take the weekend off. I don't know. I haven't planned anything, but today we're definitely streaming. I'm not gonna stream too late because I do have to get up very early to get to work. So let us switch over to the game, and we're gonna switch over here. I'm gonna turn a little bit down because it's blowing out my ears. Okay, everybody. So what happened last time we left off in Final Fantasy? We are in Kugane. We traveled here by boat from Limsa and for a pirate vessel of Ishgardian, former Ishgardian, son of an aristocrat. We were attacked by ghosts or a siren. We killed that siren and got past all this here, and we are in Kugane. Kugane is a part of Doma, but it's actually a self-governing and trading with all a trading city, which is outside of the Doma region, and is self-sustained. It's neutral. We have been going around and actually trying to figure out where Guzetsu is. We found out through a little bit of this that he had talked to an Namazu who scammed him and sold his whereabouts to the Gallians, because the Gallians has an embassy here, because as I said, this here is a neutral thing. He was captured by he beat the Garleans, but sadly got arrested by the Shishigumi, which is the police here, the samurai police. And we also got scammed, but we actually double scammed the Namazu and beat the living shit out of him. Found Guzetsu, and then in the fleeing of this here, we met Zoroban, who is a Kojin. And there's two Kojin fractions, red and blue. He's part of the blue. And the red are the ones with the Garleans. He's neutral, or not Garlean at least, who just wants to trade. And he has promised us so far to take us to the Ruby Sea, because if we go to map, Hingashi is here, Doma is here, the Ruby Sea is here, and the Garleans took Doma and all this here. But the Ruby Sea was of no interest. It was governed by a pirating party and has declared them the owner of this here, and actually put in a tax fee to travel between this here. The Galleans do not want to pay this here, and has said that anything not doing this here is not part of or is against Garlean. So people have declared that nobody is to travel here and nobody wants to deal with this shit. And so the Kojin has been kind enough to do this here, even though it is very dangerous because everybody is treated as an enemy here. So here we are. We have set us off, and Zoroban will take us off now. So let us go ahead. I have been waiting for you, my friend. All preparations have been completed. My ship awaits its passengers. Shall we depart without any further delay? After you, my shelled friend. If you insist, with me, everyone, to the Ruby Sea awaits. I would love a mural or a big poster of Eorzea just up at the wall, actually framed, high quality. I don't think they actually make one.
I remember the water, how it turned crimson in the morning sun.
Oh, that's the tower is heaven on high. That's Deep Dungeon show stuff. Not something I'm doing. Horrible. Not my thing.
A shimmering sea of rubies, stretching from horizon to horizon. You could almost believe it went on forever. But beyond that red expanse lay a land in turmoil. On the shores of Othard, our Doman brothers struggled in vain.
Okay, we're here, and we are waiting for flying also. West, okay. Just gonna talk with Zorba. How wide and beautiful she is, the ruby sea filled with its promise and adventuring of treasures and many wondrous treasures. Wonderful treasures, yeah. Now, in order to reach the ruby shores of Othas, you will need to cross the representative waters you see before you. However, this is easier said than done. To set forth without making necessary preparation is to invite confederacy to claim your vessel, and your life should you resist. But this fate can be avoided by paying the ruby fine, which is the fine that they talked about, thereby earning you the blessing of the pirate lords. So let us greet them, and our destination is the isle to the west. It doesn't look very far to me, sir. Why don't we just jump and swim for it? I've had my fill of boats. An excellent idea. If you think you shall find the waters to your liking, I will use my ship to deliver those less inclined to the island. Let's see, oh shit, yeah, we cannot, I forgot, you cannot, like, even though we have, like, mounting, you can't mount on water yet. Right, this should be easy enough. A good way of loosening up before the next fight, whatever it comes. 20 gil says I beat you there. Oh no. No. You're not gonna beat me there. Well, you are, because that's the game that's saying that, but other than that. We have Sorban. Ah, there you are. Trust you enjoyed yourselves. Follow me, my friend. The one whom we must speak with is the man named Tanzoi. Zoi. The Confederacy Sentry. Okay, so this here is the Confederacy. I actually, I have no idea about this. Or I should have an idea, but I probably skipped it. Also, a couple of news here. We are level 70 on 3 jobs. 4 jobs, actually. That means we can repair our shit ourselves now. Danzoi, I fear you have the advantage of me. Most honorable and esteemed Sarakana, I am Tanzui. A humble mate who serves the pleasure of the Confederacy captain. As you are in the company of the Shellback, I presume you have business to discuss. Yes, I have. If you wish to pay the Tarun tribute, the Ruby Trine. Yes, your guild, perhaps. It is as well a foreign currency and are in demands these days. I would pay for their passage to Otha. Does this sum meet your satisfaction? The sea has been quite tempestuous of late. I cannot say with confidence that you will reach your destination safely, unless you triple it. You take me for a fool, I know the price, as do all. Alas, we live in interesting times, as you came from Kugane. I should think I have a need not to tell you that. The shadow of war looms, the wise and cautious shrink our waters, and our customs, and the foolhardy sharpen their knives in anticipation. Meaning? So, sir, we got come quick to pass us at it again. I tried to convince them to stop, but they weren't having it. Very well. I'll be there shortly. A proposition that comrades strike me as worthy of investigation. I would not hear you men name me a cat before Coben. I should consider to try their tide paid, not for what they have done, but what I expect they will do. Not sure what he meant, what to make of the man, but at least the matter of our tithe is settled. Was that he and the other pirates were talking about? Maybe we ought to go to have a look. Maybe what? Maybe we aren't. Where are you? Very nice stuff. Okay. Perfect. This here is a vast area. Because it's double area. Because you will get the ability to swim at some point. What else is there? Northeast. Means up here, okay. Great googly moogly. Flying shark. Nothing new about that. Hell's Lid. Our destination. Surveying. That's the Garling.
I'm told you were most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us. You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet. Bastards!
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent, and the acting viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least. If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Because they're not stupid.
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own. Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat, and the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
Whoa, nice.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds! She must be stopped! Come, let us find Soroban and put us here at once!
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
What are we waiting for? Come, Zorba. Cannot have gone far. Oh, now I think of it, a passing stranger to the left without warning. Perhaps he did not wish to be seen by the Kojin brethren. I doubt he thought to leave us behind, but nevertheless, may be prudent to return to his ship, or at least Confederate encampment. I'm way ahead of you, because it's way ahead of you. Okay, for here. Hellborn Analia. Oh, my friends, 1,000 pardons. I may have guessed I was reluctant to be seen by the company of my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. I pray you do not misinterpret the actions of as a reflection of our allegiance as a whole. You understand. Kami be praised. Too often our shell is quick to judge all Kojin for the deeds of one. Right then, now that our business with Fettouhi is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear. I shall return to the ship and prepare their departure. We shall have any remaining business to conduct with the pirates here. Pray you do so now. And a reminder, remind me, Sarah. Would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less likely we are to be mistaken by another vessel or by their comrades. Oh. Do we already have? Do we already have a nice, what's it called? Yes. Flying. Let's see, where is that? That's... Okay. Speak with the price of the Ruby Sea. Oh, shit. Here. Okay. Confederate. Oh, one of the Indians from the beaches that leave us already? No need to no need to pay the tithe. Like Censura said, on the other hand, if you were pursued by wares of anything other than liking, we would be glad to sell it to you as fair price. Actually, you know what's faster? This. Then, Ruby price. And then... Da, 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 da. But need to remember to activate my chocobo. Oh fuck! I sold all my geisha seeds. Or no, I didn't sell it. I what? What did I do? I know what I did. Fund what? Aku something? Darius, the traitor. Need to report back to him and we can do this. Actually, we can get it back because the thing we're gonna do is actually here. Gonna go into here. I'm guessing it's not been sold yet. And there it is. And we go back to our... That's the right way to doing it. Oh, good. Great. And then to the Ruby price. And to the ruby prize, we talk with Ikaruga, and we complete it, which requires this, and then we swim. Right. Actually, while we're doing this here, I actually want to go ahead and download the game. Give me a sec. Be ready to install. There we go. That. And talk with Zoroban. You have spoken with the Confederate up above. Then excellent. You are. If you are ready to depart, you may do so at any time. All aboard! Then let us be off. I shall deliver you to the fishing village of Ishari. Wait. Tanzuru said you were... that's where the Viceroy was holding court. One of our fishing villages, did he not? If the desired change to be the village in question would be instantly found ourselves surrounded by the Imperial soldiers. I think it would be safer ashore some distance away. Well, you know a safe place. Here we are, and I'm reasonably certain that none bore witness to our approach. And with this, I believe we have fulfilled the terms of our agreement. Aye, that we have. You must have my deepest thanks, Oberon. Truly, we are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrial merchant. Oh, you are much too kind, sir. I know not where your path may lead, but if you wish to, I wish you the very best, and I hope that we shall meet again. Indeed we shall. Because he is... So, we are finally arrived at Ortha. All we need to do now is liberate Doma. Ah, yes, that. Look, daunting though as it is, we do have one thing in our favor, the element of surprise. Unlike Gerbania, the Imperials don't know that we're here. Admittedly, that may be our only advantage, considering we have few of us that we are there. Here are. Well, I expect Doma Liberation Front will even up the odds a bit, but before all that, we need to see if this fishing with us, Tanzui, was talking about. May well be. I smell a ceruleum on the breeze.
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
What's the point, my lady?
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
There she is, the white The Viceroy and that prick. Fucking ass is here.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma, of my master. The traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans. Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
Filth and squalor everywhere I look. How very darn. What I wouldn't do for a drink. Come now. You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom. I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Korjin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word. Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
She's right. They would simply take the villagers hostage. We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels, to say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself as a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive. they will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
A little bit of a weird cut, that. Okay. Ate as much as you, maybe even more. Even my fiber, even every fiber of me was crying out for me to intervene, but what was done is done. Good Tetsu's Gamble has gifted us with time. We need to find a solution. He bade us seek aid at a distant tower, yes. For what's a better idea, I would do just that, while taking care of it to avoid the Imperials. South. Oh, it's probably down here. Okay. Can't get there. Yes, we can. It's just like gonna take a fucking ton of time. East. Here is what's it called? Deep waters. Ah, yes, we need to go this way. We actually need to go into the water. Yeah. Figure as much. We seem to have invaded the patrol so far. What's that tower anyways? I've never seen anything like it. According to my map, we're on a Koro, and the tower is known as the Heaven on High, a mysterious structure built long ago by persons unknown. Oh gods, listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Athena. The next thing you know, I'm be saying things like, as you doubtlessly are already aware. And over there, do you see it? Does that look like a dead log? Whoever did this, they did not, they did a good shot. Can't even sing a single stray of arrow. Well, someone's hungry. Wait, it wasn't either of you, was it? Calm down. We have nothing to do with... Hey, wait. What am I doing? They can't possibly understand us. Probably not, no. Time to run, Lise. Save our strength for any that give us chase. You too, Sarah. Okay. Imagine if they'd taken us by surprise. What a fine ending that would have been to our story. Anyways, I think we're safe to assume that the people in the tower know how to defend themselves. After sharing an island with these things. Now, all that we need to do is convince them to help us. It's easier said than done. Coffee. Yeah, I can hear it. Current. And of course we have now a new right tune. Ooh. Oh, there's a settlement here, yeah, and they've even got their own aetherite. Wait a minute, isn't that that a standard before? If it was when we met with Tanzuri, which means this place belongs to. It would seem we have found a Confederate settlement, perhaps even at their headquarters, judging by the size of this place. And Gazechi bade us seek the Confederacy for their aid and succor, the self-same Confederacy that refused to openly oppose the Empire. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. At the very least, they are unlikely to ask us to return. What brings you hither, all places? We're not bound for Offa's shores? Indeed I was. I see. Must have forgotten our previous conversation on the subject. No. Then what do you want? A second opinion? Very well. Come with me, and take you to the captain. Just like that, an honest with the leader, our accommodation. Must needs choose our words carefully. You leave it to me. I've always been good with people, and this will give me a good chance to use the Eastern greetings that's shown to me in the Raven's Toll. Greetings, my friend. Greetings. Must be Rancho, leader of the Confederacy, and so on. I realize that this is a bit sudden, but the thing is, we have a little favor to ask. Gosh, you've probably broken half a dozen rules of Far Eastern etiquette already. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you do have to understand, we're in a hurry, and I'm going to stop talking now. Men who revere manners and traditions can be found world over, but not here. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. Says you're the former leader of rebellion. I know him. Why he bade you permission for aid and succor, however, I knew not. The risk of repeating myself, to join the Confederacy is to renounce all other ties. We are beholden to none, allied with none. When Doma was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to defend her. Knowing this, do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial forces out of Ishari? The Gallians have long maintained presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace. Fragile as it is. Besides, you're capable warriors, yes. With guile preparations, you can surely resolve this matter yourselves. It is imperative that our presence here remains a secret for as long as possible. For us to openly engage in the Imperials at this time would endanger everything we have come here to achieve. You have told us why you cannot fight, but why we should fight in your stead. If you would speak to me of lives saved, I would speak to you of slaughter. Many will die, and all pretense is lost, and the Gallians declare war on the Confederacy. Aid is a luxury we cannot afford. You are free to come and go as you please, but you will not receive no further aid. Thank you for your hospitality, if you would excuse us. Southeast. Sir, I know I didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them yet. Contessa told us to come here for a reason. He must believe we could convince them to help us. We must have to work it out. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad to hear we are on the same mind. It's little wonder they refuse. We have done naught to persuade them. The real work begins now. We need to learn about the Confederacy and what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. Arm crates. Okay. Arms armor has been piled in halves haphazardly. Displays no sign of recent maintenance. They're piss poor. That's the piss poor prepared. That's the issue. They're fissures, nothing else. Oh, falcon. Nice. Oh fuck. Tsukugane. Okay. Sure. I'm taking interest to the ship. Good eye. She's not much to look at now, but once upon a time she was a beauty. The Confederates' favorite Fettouhi is the smallest ships and capture the boats and vessels. The larger ones, like the Shikipuni, once take part in a major engagement. Not that we have any of those recently, but with those Imperial bastards throwing their weight around, it wasn't with them. Will no use mourning about it. What you can't change, eh? So no will to. That crate. We have, huh? Number of crates barreled and stored away close to inspection. However, most are empty. They are out of food. They have zero shit of nothing. Utter shite, as they say. Tuned. So, before I go up there, I would actually like to get some aetherites. Because we do have, like, I'm guessing we have... We have... Gravel, ether currents. We got all that. So, we're in Ruby Sea, so we have 2. We need 2 more, and we know where both of them are. One of them is to the south. One of them is to the southeast, which is over here. And we can get over here by simply going this way. Take a little time. We might be able to get here. I do not know. If we can, I would actually like to attune. But I don't think we can. But we'll see. Nothing here can kill us. Nothing here will hurt us or attack us because we are almost 12 levels over, or 18 levels over. So that's good. As soon as we are here, I think it's south. It's around here, I think. Yeah, south. I'm guessing it's inside. Last time it was inside here, so I know pretty well how the mosquito will go here. Perfect. Nico. Yep, blocked off. Okay. Okay. Northeast. Oh, it's here. Okay. Yeah, to get in there, we cannot. So we cannot attune to that because that's MSQ blocked. let us quickly... yeah, it's west. That's here. It's possible to get over there, but... Just gonna do this. I think we can... What is it? Up here we can go? And this here is underground, so we can't because we cannot dive. Yeah. Diving is not possible. Yet. Which was added to this here or to this here expansion that's diving. Ba-ba-da-ba. Fettouhi. Still west. Perfect. What is it that the gemstone trader? Fate? Yeah, shared fate, that's Shadowbringer. Could it be that it's lower? Could be. Yeah, it's lower. Down here, maybe. Let's see. It should be possible to get shores here, I'm pretty sure. Tell me we need to go underwater to get in. Really? Is this here also blocked off? I'm so used to flying. God damn it. Okay. Fuck it. Let's cue my ass. Okay. I hate blocking things off. I want to fucking explore. Can't get the flying anyways because it's locked behind side quests, and side quests are not unlocked yet, so I don't get it. Alize, tell us. How to go to looking around? Then you just need to wait for Lace. I would keep you waiting. I wanted to talk with many people as I could. It's just as Tasuni said, we have no intention of standing up for you to Yuzu. Oh no, the two got any difference persons. Under the circumstances, they might help us. agree. It's obvious they are struggling to survive. And that they blame the Imperials for their recent troubles. Even if we don't do nothing, they're rebel that they come into conflict with the Empire sooner or later. Deep down, they will all know it. The only thing holding them back is the moment is that they believe that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So we need to prove to them that we are not all talk, that we can value, can be valuable allies in the fight. And much better ways to demonstrate it by seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expert assistance. Wouldn't be the first time we've earned so much trust by helping them out with this and that. And you know, it won't be the last. Look around the western end of Onokoro. I'll take the east. Good luck. Why the fuck do I have... Why are we fucking, like, wiping people's asses to get help? Like... You've earned the emote Eastern Bow. I think it's greeting, right? Eastern Bow. Anyways. Ebao. The solace of the sea. Kami, take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of an ocean? Ah, new recruit for the flag-flung shores. Listen well, I have a task for you. First go to Akumo below and receive him medicine from men of the earth. Then quick escape here and Harpness Doman Bowman and the winch face quickly. I have no idea what you just asked me, but you wanted me to speak with Aokumo. I will speak with Aokumo and he will give me something to do so. On behalf of the Afumi and for the medicine, the best is yours for taking. A pitiful lot of this doman unable to stomach the sea. True Confederate could raid dozens of ships while in his cups. Perhaps this one should return venge to where he came. So you get seasick. What the fuck? Oh, this here is the bigger vessel they were talking about. Or something like that. Check. Are we still good? Looks like it. Why does it shift and shredder still? Medicine, give them here. I haven't looked down on me resorting to such measures, but it would not render the world a stable, emotionless at once. You're kind as a Fumi. You may tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I'm able. So why don't you link pearls, my friends? Get some link pearls, you damn assholes. Onoko. Onokoro. Well, at least there are no Mughals nearby. Well, there's of course the delivery Mughal. Doman was raised in the mountains of the homeland. The first time he saw the sea was after he fled the homeland and came to us. He tossed and turned in his sleep, and when he takes water, it is not long before he can no longer stand. But when he grows accustomed to life, he will hardly be the first after all. The captain's too was once Doman, and he cast aside 20 to 25 years ago. When the Imperials took the land and the lives of his parents and brothers, perhaps you too will renounce the ties to join us someday. I mistook you for a recruiter before, but I know the tale too soon. Tanzui to unfold it all. Think of the offer, Westerner. You may find small joy in the land, but the sea holds salvation. The sea holds salvation. Well, the sea holds a lot. I can call it salvation. I more call it freedom. At least, gullible freedom. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I have a job for you, Westerner. If you are courageous as well. On a beach far to the west lies a carcass of a Guyuki, feathered with arrows. I'll have you go retrieve those which may still be used. While you're about it, I should also be glad if you butcher the tail meat. Very good meat. Huge tail, you know. But let's say you need to courage a sword. I meant that the beast was young. Yeah. Not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. Okay. Ah, there you are, the bumbling coal of an aura. A new recruit in order to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. He's late in returning. A strange boy he was, quite brooding, reluctant to speak, and spoke unless spoken to first. Better than the fool to never hold his tongue, perhaps. But says I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear. I cannot do this. Compels me to remain. You would only have have no obligations. So we have two things. We need to find somebody who's lost, and we need to find. We need to get the carcass for food. Nation. You cast about, see no one's matching your description. Good, no matching. Outside, you look behind the rock to the west. Oh, who are you? You do not look like a woman of the Confederacy. Forgive me. Was but yesterday I bid farewell to one of my own. I was worried she might have gone lost here away. We had had her laid to rest in a boat and pushed her out and the current claimed it. But the sea is our home. Now and ever after. But those who sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore. It is sad. Out of concern of our comrade, she strove to earn far more than she kept. She hunted rare and deadly game into treacherous waters, and lost her life for it. But my vigilance is ended. The vessel has not returned to Onokoro, and she has made peace with her life and placed her faith in us to live on. Okay. I think that actually is a true tradition, and I think it's a tradition to... Could it be a tradition in Okinawa? Just out of curiosity. Because Okinawa is a fishing village, actually. At least it used to be. I don't know if it changed. I don't know a lot. I know a little bit of Japan, but not that much. Oh, there's her mother. And we also need the tail. I've been away some time. Perhaps a young corpse? I have it all. I see you did much justice. Thank you for your help. I could have attended to my own kill, but such is life. A pity the meat was not delicious as it is nourishing. Under normal circumstances, there would be no bother to hunting Yuri as game, but as you may have heard, these are not normal circumstances. Arrows are too much to be reused. Prudent measures become necessary at last. With every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. But this day we shall be full of bellies, and we must take a solace and wayward travelers need not risk the ire of the vengeful Giri and wander near the neglected kill. A strange sight passes your lips. Having said something odd, no matter. Thank you for your aid. So what of the recruit? Did you find him napping near the beach or something? What? All this time we were standing watch out the funeral vessel? Huh. So rarely does he give voice to his faults. I had no idea our comrade's death had affected him so much. Too quick was I to judge him. It was good that you went to my style, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this token as my gratitude. You've been busy, haven't you? Now, and here you are, here to ask help with anything, eh? Now that's that you mentioned it. Lately I've been having trouble. The ravenous sharks that has been leaping out of the waters and making off with our fish. Damnest thing. No, but wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. We got a call of thieving bastards regularly, so perhaps I sent 3 of my mates out there before he came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you could kill 2 or so, I would be kind. Take a few of those rotten fish and bait. Will not be needing them. Oh. They maybe see if you find some other group. I've been away longer than I like. Oh, I forgot the fish. Yeah. Ooh. Down there, okay. Nice. Oh. Illustrious pirate. Can't be praised. I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't come along. My partner got separated and we fled. I haven't seen them. Have you? Damn, before the Conjun started chasing us, their leader asked us if we were Doman. They're serious catchers. Got serious catchers for, you know. First sorry, and now this. I've got to tell Rancho and the others. Perfect. Port back to Alize. Ah, there you are, Sarah. I've heard you went shark hunting. We did too. We did our fair shares of beast calling. Though I think Lee's made a stronger impression than when she bested a drunken pirate in sparring match. Fastest knockout to date, I'm told. I should like to think that we have proven ourselves to be rather... Whenever get a feeling you have something important to tell me. Fortune merchants rounding up the Doman Confederates. Surely Yatsu has crossed the line now. Let's go speak with Rancho immediately. Even he cannot deny that this changes everything. At least, I would like to think that he cannot.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks. But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this. They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is. The question being, do you trust me?
You even need to ask.
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice. If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Dome, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome. If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Okay. Bring it. Bring it, my friend. see what where are we at? Okay, I thought the rancho was the man of few words. So alone you deal with the Kojin. If you are set up for us, of course, I'll give you a word of advice. Two factions of have Kojin. The mercenaries we serve are the Empire along to the red. Those under the blue are the traitors. They have made no pact with the Imperials. They may be willing to aid you or your cause. Seek the blue on the island of Beko. You'll find it in a cave. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. Will shall endeavor not keep waiting over long for your sign. Right then, let us head for. Wait, where's Liza? Cannot leave without her. Okay, and that means also we have unlocked. God damn it, and there are stupid ass white walls. I need him to give me okay. Perfect. Oh, we need to tuck it. Pulling double booty. And we're just gonna do this. Go this here to... Oh, we need to show this here too. Ah, it's a really... Perfect. Is this here inside? Sorry. Go East Asian Trading Company to the merchant in Kugana secret with the secret flag in the inventory list. Wasn't here, so we know it's. Oh, it's him. There we go. And now we need to go to the pier. Oh, we need now go to here. Go. Nothing. Oh, it's food. Okay. Looks like a snail's ass, but okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's talk with Liz. He is here. Let's see, is that a cutscene? Probably. Ah, Sarah, what is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wander off. I just wanted to think, have a think. Where we won't be able to live up to our promise? No, it's not that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that we didn't think of it first. You know, my father had the way of with words. I knew how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I always hoped I might have something of that into me, but I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Please, you. Gods, listen to me. I don't know where I came from. Forget it. I said anything. We have a play to go, imperials to fight, friends to save, and we are not going to get it done by standing around and moaning, right? Right. Before we first traveled to the Gabania, I was in Limsa visiting a friend, a young child who had been who went through a great deal. There's not her here nor there, I suppose. Anyways, on the way back, I passed a patisserie which sold some of the more exquisite-looking tarts I'd ever seen. I've always prepared cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless, I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when all this is over, Sarah, too. I won't take no for an answer. What about Stola? We'd never hear the end of it. Alright. Stola too. Once she's better. Deal. Good. Then let's hurry. We shall have a million things to do before then. Oh, I'm just gonna swim my ass over there. Because we need to go there and up the cave and in here and then down and there and then we'll come out here and down here because this here is underwater. Da. Here. Let us get going. Alize is right here. I think it's the Isle of Becco. Though, to be honest, it all looks the same to me. There are many of the other isles around here. Rancher said there was a cave that lead us to the village. We should search for it. Where's the cave? There's the leaves.
Is that light I see up ahead?
Yes, it is.
appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12, I think we're on the seabed.
You are.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
Lives here.
What a curious question. I live here.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
Welcome to Tamamizu. How fortunate that we find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Soroban about the situation. If anyone can help us, it's him. Please, eh? Perhaps Soroban could help us convince the brother and the traitor somehow. We may as well ask him, don't you think? So tell me, my friend, what strange ties bear to you to our home? That is indeed most dire predicament. Perhaps we have the opportunity to use our craft yet another profitable arrangement. Very well, we shall introduce to our leader, Bunchin. It will be up to you, however, to present your case. That is good. That is good, my friend. Bunchin.
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
Negotiations.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
So, you seek to compel our Red Brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something?
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it. All creation is a tapestry, through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small. Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite. We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children. Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin. Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters. To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our red brothers live by the sword, we blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the red falls unjustly upon the blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the Red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Soruban. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
As you wish.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
So you say you're not the asshole who's gonna do it, right? Listen well, my friend. We require your assistance in searching the priceless treasure of the Yasakani no Makatama. This jewel, this is the most sacred of the coaching relics, was possessed of the Hingashi until it was decided to present to the Garleans as a gesture of the conciliation. Red would not abide this, so they plotted to seize the vessel bearing it to their imperial masters. Alas, though, they succeeded in assuring the chaos, and the Margat was lost to sea. We wish to recover the sacred jewel before our brothers. However, we come into conflict with them. It would be problematic. Therefore, we turn to you. So, you want us to search the ocean floor to your treasure? I'm not sure how we're supposed to do with that, you know. Drowning! Fear not, there is a ritual I can perform to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing. But first, you must prepare offering for the sea. This requires twist ruby coral, several fist-sized sea snail shells, and a freshly harvested unkiu carapace. That's quite a shopping list. If we see to the shells, at least can look for the coral, so you can go find the unkiu and relieve it of its carapace. Okay, I need to kill a unkiu. Not a big list. Well, have you do carapace? How splendid they are. The kami shall be pleased, most pleased, I'm sure. I got it. I got the ruby coral you wanted. And I the sea snail shells. They're about the size of my fist, though I realize now you may have meant yours. These shall be more than sufficient for our purpose. Next, you must make ready to present them to the sea and perform the ritual. Once you have been completed, you will be able to move freely through the depths of the Ashikani and find the Ashikani Magatama. Out of curiosity, how large is this sacred jewel of yours? Unless it's far too large to be carried by the three of us, how do we suppose to even find it? The Ruby Sea is not exactly small. Haha, surely you realize that we've been searching this whole time. The area we wish to explore is but a small fraction of the Ruby Sea. Already we scoured most of the sea, but near within our territory, not to no avail. All that remains is the region to the west. The shellless of the Suinosato can provide you better guidance than we. You would do well to visit them first. Shellless? You mean the Kojin that aren't only the ones living under the sea? Of course not. The Ray-Ben have been here for long. I can remember this. The Shiosai, the overseer, I believe. I can tell you know more when you arrive. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We have yet to carry out the ritual. Are you ready, my friends? Explore worlds unlike you have ever known? Then let us go to the western part of the village, where the waters twist and turn. They are completely out of preparation for the ritual. He dove into the water a moment ago and said wait here until he's returned.
It is done. Your offerings have been given to the sea. The ritual can begin at last. Come and stand before me, my friends. Yes, yes. Listen to my words, and let all else wash away. Listen to my words, and feel them flow into your heart. At first a trickle, then a flood. O army of the fathomless waters of the fallen, the ascended, the flowing, and the becalmed, caretakers of the shallows and of the depths. Receive of us our meager offerings, cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them your blessing, that they might drink deep of the divine. The ritual is complete, my friends. You may now breathe in the depths as you would upon land.
Strange. I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
Reasonably. The blessing does have its limits, of course. While it will allow you to dwell in the depths, it will not help you traverse them.
I can swim well enough. How about you, Alize?
Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy-paddling brother. Somehow, the boy just isn't very buoyant.
Skilled or no, your bodies are ill-suited to the sea. Your cause demands alacrity, and you shall have it. But first, let us take to the water.
Incredible. I could swear I was breathing air.
Now I shall summon for you noble steeds of great strength.
Probably the Mantis. Yep.
Wow, look at them. I bet they could take us all the way to the deepest depths of the sea.
And so they may. After we've won over the Confederacy, rescued Kosetsu, and liberated your respective homelands.
Should you become parted from your steeds, return to me, and I shall call them again. Take care, my friends, and may the Kami speed you on your way.
But I already have a mount.
We'll find that treasure in no time. Come on!
I don't need your steed. Come on. Diving unlocked. I know how to dive. Control spacebar. Yeah, I know this. Don't care what it says. It's just like flying, just you need to be underwater. Oh shit, we need that. But first we're gonna go here and then we're gonna go out there. There's Alize. Must be some Sui no Sato, marine village Sorba told us about. Right then, let's see if we can help us to coach in a missing jewel. The missing jewel, the missing jewel. Oh, you can perform underwater emotes. Emotes underwater. If this isn't Shinosato, then Shiosai, the observer, should be around here somewhere. But as I read, one of the locals will be able to point our direction. No, now that I look around, I get the gist and impression that we are not welcome here. Well, if I may be so bold as to say, you have a distinct vibe. Oh, we actually need to go down. Or no, we need to... Where is it that we need to? We need to go here. So this is our man. Leave this place, never return. We have no wide-eyed wanderers. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. My name is Lisa, and these are my friends Sarah and Elise. We're looking for the overseer students no Sato's Shiosai. That's you, isn't it? The Coaching of the Blue sends you hither today. I'm no overseer, nor ever would I claim to be one. I'm a high priest of Fettouhi, of the Violet Tides, Shiosai. So, you are the man we're looking for. Great, we need your help. We've been looking for a jewel called the Yashakani or Magatamo. Stop, I will hear no more. We will suffer no outsiders troubling our sanctuary, especially those of the would-be treasure hunters. Quiet, Isabel. Or there will be no dango for dinner. I do not to aid you. I say it again, leave this place and never return. At the very least, sir, you might consider to tell us of your village and of why you're so loath to show us even the most basic courtesies. Sato is our sanctuary under the benevolent leader of the Ruby Princess. Sovereign to Shinsuri, we reign enjoy humble yet fulfilling lives, but it was not always so. Long ago the forebears were driven from their ethereal lands, essential lands, beneath the waters and sought to refuge the ravages of war. And here they flourish, and that we are our culture, our traditions. We are born of the sea, as was I. Though we have engaged other in diplomacy, it has never been with the utmost caution. Isolation and independence is essential to preventing our way of life. So it is when Doma fell 25 years past, the Ruby Princess, in her wisdom, decreed that we would take no part, as it was. So ever shall it be. Forever and ever apart. Forgive me, I understand how highly you value your life and how you will suffer none of to endanger it. For may be sure that we have no desire to do so, and I would hope that we have given you no cause for to assume otherwise. You have not. But this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, this is not a place to break with tradition. I must consider the wish of all who call Shinosato home. For me to defy will permit outsiders to remain would be the gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. So he's a high priest, okay. This here is a temple. Okay. And so it continues, another deaf ear. Clearly, Giraban is not the only place with walls. I'm starting to wonder if this was a huge mistake. Gazetsu couldn't have known we would take so long. I hope he's still alive. Well, I'm pretty sure he is. Meanwhile, in the Tavern of Isari.
I tire of this filthy tavern, and its still filthier clientele.
This scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Oh, name-calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Orphan of the Nayuri. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
Not enough. Not nearly enough. My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable. Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you. But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oath go and fetch your master's head. Oh, poor Lord Cayenne. Kami rest his soul. Noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death? Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of time to get used to it. Oh yes, I heard the stories. About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
I do not deny my sins, but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like me. So, let us not dwell on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Doma's missing heir. Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. and I know you helped him flee. So tell me, what became of Lord Hien?
To my dismay, the details escape me at present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
Of all the bloody stupid... Ah!
When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make her pay.
Hey. We seem to have reached the impasse, and to make the matters worse, even the solution I can think of only makes take more time. Don't suppose you have any ideas, do you, Sarah? It's the villagers. Right. Are you the ones who came from above, yes? Could I have a moment of your time? My apologies. I did not mean to startle you. My name is Ihanagi and this is my wife, Unagi. We were wondering if you have news from Doma. If so, we would like very much to hear of it. May I ask why? If you insist our daughter fought in the rebellion, we have heard naught from her since. It would be too much to hope that you and her... But her name is Yugiri. Be praised, she's alive. She's alive. We're looking for her too, actually, but I'm sure she's alright. We had no idea she hailed from Nasato. How did she come to serve Doma as a shinobi? It all began when she was a little girl. She and her mother child crept out of the village, having grown curious of the outside world. Into Doma they went, and where they met a young boy, proud son of Yangsha. His tales and imperial oppressions left a lasting impression on her, and when she returned, she spoke passionately of the Doman's plight and urged us to take the boy in, but my wife and I could not hear of it. We thought the matter closed, but she never forgot the words, and she became convinced that the Gauleans would one day come to us and search the strength to defend that she left, and years later I learned the ways of the shinobi. And then Ruby Princess... When the then Ruby Princess learned that she forbade Yugiri to return, lest she bring misfortune to us all. We protested the judgment, but there was naught to be done. And our daughter, who wanted to keep her people safe. Surely there is something we can do to these people. They who gave us her aid and succor when there was no other would. I'm but a humble stonesmason. But if it is a Sakani no Magatama you seek, it may yet be of some assistance to you. The jewel is known to be possessed of unusual property to the naked eye, as it is as a jade, but when you bathe in the particular light, it shines with a divine represent. I have mined similar materials before. To find them, you must use these lamps. They cast an invisible light under which stones sparkle in the deep depths of that are uninventable. There is a sunken ship to the east, and the currents may have swept away the cargo. You should begin your search there. Thank you so much. We will do just that. I hope you find that what you're seeking. We wish you were something more we could do to assist you. Know that you will be in my prayers. And the next time you see my daughter, pray her child that not a day goes by that her parents and her brothers do not think of her. We will, I promise. Okay, lamps. Make things sparkle. Okay. Okay. And we also have a quest here, because now things have opened up. So that means that we should be almost be able to fly as soon as we're done here. It's one quest. Let's see, what else? I'm guessing we should go up here, yeah. To talk to the bastard here. Scene. Speak, but oh, damn. That's a side quest, I think. Okay, let us. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, I know what. First, we're gonna go outside, and the outside is this way. Then we're gonna speak with Alize. After we've done this here, we should be able to get a quest to return to one of what's it called? Return to probably here or here. Then we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go here and go up here and get that done. Go back here and then here, something like that, to optimize. Because we do need to get down there for the lost things here. First, we need to talk with Alize. Oh. If this is the record of the vessel the Sorban spoke of, then the gods are good to us. The Magatama must be is nearby. Riddle lamp and keep your eyes open, Sarah. We're going to need to take slowly. Move too fast and you risk overlooking something. We should lamp. Distance you think you're seeing. Certain glimpse of flickering light in the distance. You're still unable to exactly have a point. For an instant, you spy a flashlight. You're getting closer. It is down here. Okay, so it has to be around here then. Shimmering. You found it. I swear looking for a needle in a haystack would be quicker. Getzetsu will have died of old age by the time we finish. You haven't gotten anything, have you, Sarah? This is the Yashikami no Magatama, exactly as Sorban described. Should have seen that unfortunately I finally changed it for the better. Yeps. As much as I would like to return to your Gear's parents and assist them in time essence, we must make way for the Tamamitsu at once. Hold on for now, Sarah. Once we arrive, present to the elder and finally learn how to deal with the Red Koji. Deep, deep, deep underwater. Listen, shooter, blah 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 blah. And here we are at the first optional dungeon, which we are not gonna enter yet. Because we are gonna go here, here. Then we're gonna go here. Then we are gonna go. Oh yes, the Slender Koji. Oh, this here is the jumping puzzle, right? Yeah, I'm guessing. This is the jumping. It's not that hard if you know what to do. I actually failed it the first time. Because I didn't know I needed to sprint for one of the last things, but you live and learn. And now we talk with the Gojin. Oh, the Falcon Porter we also have. You always remember to talk to the Falcon. And Bunjin. We need to talk to Bunjin. Your return. blah 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 with the Yashakani no Makatama. Trust? Yes, here it is. Ah, yes, there was oversight. Well done, well done. So, you're about to red coach. You said there was a way to make them retreat into their shells. Are you ready to tell us now? Yes, indeed. Yes, I am. For you see, the divine resides only in the material vessel, but the individual in laying claim to most sacred of the treasure. You have demonstrated the affinity with the divine. To treat with men and women of such is to invite fortune into our homes. Gladly will we aid your cause. Is it ready, Zoroban? Give them what they require. This is a ceremonial knife of some sort. Before this blade, that which is sealed shall open. The treasure vault of the Kojin on the island of Saki. It is there that our most prized relic, be they of the red or the blue, keep it safe. Seriously, do let the red guard it, for the contents of more precious than their lives. Were the vault to be attacked, their response would be necessary to be intimidated. Kojin would be summoned and for the moms around to defend their treasure. And we do show enough chaos, the red in the service of the Imperials would have no choice but to answer the call as well. Given the ceremony, the Confederacy sign they've been waiting for. Without the Kojin, the Imperials do not have nearly enough troops to Isari to hold off the pirates. However, you must understand that the vault is holy ground, the home of a thousand kami. To intrude upon without paying proper respect is sacrilege we cannot condone. So, if we are to pay proper respects, it would be alright. Great. How do we do that again? The Yashakani no Makatama is the one of the three most converted treasure of the Kojin. Two others lie within the vault. You are to deliver the jewel onto the others and thereby make them whole. The kami will forgive you for trespassing and instead delight in your mischievous making. So we are to go in, break into the vault, place this here back. So if I understand, you want us to take the sacred jewel, convert it into Red Brotherhood, and deliver the treasure to the treasure vault. More or less. The Yashakani or Makatama belongs to the Isles of Seku, so long as it finds its way there, we are satisfied. The Makatama have chosen you to bear it to its brothers, had not, you would never have found it, and we do not be of having a conversation. As I inform the Confederacy of your plans, bid them make ready to act when the time is right. The Isle of Zeki lies to the west of Syndra. Look for a cave beneath the waters. May fortune favor you in this and all its endeavors. Here we have it. Right, and I'm normally in the habit of sneaking into heavily guarded treasure vaults, but I was only convinced the Confederacy to act, and so be it. We should prepare to fight, bigger the better, where kind there is to wish you had the 7 of the most battle-hardened friends at your side. Okay, let us actually go ahead, open this, and this here is a level 63. Let's see if we can actually, how long it's gonna take. 5 or less. You know what? I think we're gonna call it actually, and say we'll save this. I can save this here for a different or for next time, because I want to save a little bit of my voice. I have some things to do also, and I need to get up early tomorrow. So I think that's gonna be it. I think it's a good place to call it. So this here is gonna be the assault on the vault next time. So yeah, until next time, bye.